I'm not being too hard on Jennifer Lopez and her clan and Red Rock or anybody else or any mass media endorsed and supplied and supporting people at all. I'll tell you why. In the shower, I was sitting there thinking, and I was going over watching the Ellen DeGeneres show yesterday, and it was like they're all jumping up and just cheering and yelling over getting money. Okay, and he's like, that trip to Hawaii on an airplane, that jet fuel supplied by mass murdering Iraqis and sending some of our brightest, bravest, and strongest young men over there to kill over these resources and then enforce and management. Okay, and they're cheering about it. And the home entertainment system with the Xbox, and that's made by petroleum products from oil that we largely get from the Middle East, where we've mass murdered people and sent people in mass murder to make money for munitions and weapon systems, stuff like that. So, yeah, everything they're cheering is just horrible, you know. And, you know, he makes, here's this DJ guy pretending to be a murderer who's killing people for, I don't know why. And James Todd's character is catching him mad and beating him up because he kills people, and they're making money, and they're supporting the making of money, which supports this mass irrational abuse, and they're celebrating him and celebrating each other, and they ignore me and help support the abuse of me. I'm going to have to get a $10 an hour job, sign off on Amy's kids, and not see them probably till I'm 18 if we're lucky enough for me to live that long. And yeah, so no, I'm not being harsh on them. I'm not being harsh at all. As a matter of fact, I've probably been too kind for too long. I mean, they're sitting there celebrating the destruction of their own species and planet, the mass murder and exploitation, and they celebrate, you know, I watch all these things. I love the military, and I love the people in the military. I believe they're very brave in so many ways, but I believe it's misguided, and I hate seeing them celebrate going to foreign lands and mass murder people and then have them be celebrated for it and have national holidays to celebrate the mass murder of our own species and the exploitation and extortion of it and the justification through written mathematical variables and principles to justify what we've done. It's not the Lord's Prayer. It doesn't practice what Jesus and David were trying to teach, and it doesn't teach and share what I'm mathematically equating for them either. So they don't know me, and I can't know them. That's why we don't hang out. That's why we don't meet. That's why we don't go to barbecues together, and I didn't go to any of their kids' graduations to celebrate their piece of paper to help exploit the paper. I got Todd's daughter in my head. Oh, he's judging Daddy, and he's such a horrible man. Yeah. That Jesus in the line of King David. Horrible men, willing to die for your value of life over money and pieces of paper and exploitation and extortion. Willing to die to stop you from celebrating and getting entertainment centers to keep you distracted while people mass murder over the resources to promote petroleum sells products and byproducts. Pharmaceuticals and drugs to help us be sedated so we accept this and appreciate this and celebrate it. And I'll jump up and down to mouse crowds because we're all going to get pieces of paper, money, and trips on petroleum supplied distraction and extortion products. Yeah, no, I'm not worried. I hope these people know who I am so they can change expeditiously, but this has been 5 years of abuse, and it just continues, and it doesn't get any better for me or them. But I'm working on it, because only someone who loves them more than his own physical life would keep trying. Nobody loves James Todd more than me. Okay, I love him more than his own children and his own wife. Okay, no one loves Jennifer Lopez more than me. I love her more than her own children, her own boyfriend, and her own parents. Okay, no one loves Barack Hussein Obama more than me. I love him more than Michelle and Malia and Sasha right now, because I'm trying to save his soul from all his insurance salesmen, his byproducts, and his accepting this mass extortionary lie and being a part of it. So no one loves them more than me. Okay, I am the world's greatest lover, and it's about time they started to see this, practice it, and live it. If they don't like the truth and they don't want to live the truth, then they'll be kept from me. If they want to live the truth, then they'll come unto me, and they'll cleave unto me, and I'll cleave unto them, and we'll create a kingdom of heaven today. You know, but it ain't happening today. Well, that's their shortcoming, not mine. I'm doing the best I can. I know they are too, but heck, when you look at it through the mist of time, you go 1,000 years and you look back at what we're doing today, and you watch it. With him, I am real pleased. Ralph Earl Parsons Jr. Wow, that's so not cool. Well, because I want God to be real pleased to follow us. I want to see Barack there. I want to see his kiddos and his wife there. I want to see Jenny and Casper there. I want to definitely want to see the coconuts there. They're cute, man. And I want to see Katie and Emmy and Noah. I want to see all of you there as I look back to the mist of time, and I want to see as many of you as humanly possible. I would even love to see David and Charles Koch in the scene, man. You know, We're Marley and Marley, whoa! Yeah, I would love to see that, right? Sarah Palin, Susanna Martinez, my family. I mean, what they did yesterday, that's all gone. If they can live it today and come and help me make this world a better world tomorrow, I'm not one to hold a grudge. No, not at all. Who's... Time will tell. Time is all it takes to tell a story that I know so well. Time will tell the story of your new love. You guys will do this to Isaac. You'll have to go through it too. He'll have to give up everything he cares about and everything he loves because they'll think he's gone mad like John Nash and his Uncle Earl. No, John Nash wasn't anywhere near the same mathematical love and precision and amazing faith abilities that are given to the one lover of all of God and giver of love to all the people as best as he can. I love John Nash, but no, he couldn't hold a candle to Jesus, and he's nothing like me. No, not even. His mind is a trap of insanity compared to the beautiful mind that works in the Ark of the Covenant of the line of Judea. No, I'm not bragging. This is relative. So this is Jesus and David and the others in the future working through me. It's God working through us. It's not. I'm not John Nash. John Nash is a part of me, and I'm a part of him. But I see John Nash better than he sees me. He thinks he sees me real well, but he doesn't because he's thinking it's him, and it's not him. It's God working through us. It's just perfect math. It's cool. I've got it. All right. I got to put my sunscreen on and walk my happy ass down to the library. I hope this is simplistic enough for them to understand, but I've been hoping this for 5 years plus, and this has been, well, if you put it in a spiritual sense, 2014 years ago, a man went to be beaten in the streets, mocked, and nailed to a piece of wood and turned into a pagan ritual sacrifice, hoping that this would happen sooner than later. And he's had to wait 2,000 years in spirit, so, and the flesh continues. So I just helped continue the torture. They kept telling me that, and I'm like, well, is it? And they're like, no. You know, I was like, this is spiritual, isn't it? Yeah. So I'm being tortured just as much as you are. So this is no better and no worse. It only gets worse. Every day that it's stopped, it just gets worse. It'll get better when it stops. Wow. That's beautiful and sad. That's the most aching thing I've ever heard in my life. It's also the most beautiful thing you've ever heard in your life. Yeah. When do we find balance? God decides, Ralph. Stop asking. Just work. Okay. I'll go to work. All right, guys, man, I love you. Good luck to everybody. God bless.